Boom! Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of SitWith. I'm here today with a special guest all the way from Scotland, Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles, how's your day been?
My day has been alright. A bit busy, but it's alright. Can't complain. How are you
All
doing?
right. I'm all right. I'm surviving. Anyway, if you can tell our audience, because our audience is not familiar with you, so if you can tell our audience who you are, what you do, stuff like that.
Like you already said, my name is Charles. I'm kind of I work for IT support for a company. It's a social media company.
Okay.
We kind of protect the platform for Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, and England.
The whole of United Kingdom.
Yeah, just kind of like making sure the platform is safe for everybody, for kids, for women, for everybody.
Okay.
So that's kind of the thing I do, so 9 to 5, no more.
All right.
Yeah.
Mr. Eno, how are you?
I'm alright.
You don't look happy today. You look exhausted.
Yeah.
Is everything all right?
I'm a little bit exhausted.
Is your heart in the right place? Did anybody break your hearts?
No.
Because people are flimsy. They fall in love quick these days.
No. It has nothing to do with issues of the heart, man. It's just been a cold and a little bit busy day, but
okay.
It's good to be back, man.
Proud Tico Pikin.
One and only l'international boys, baby.
You know, so they always start construct their statue for Tico now.
Yeah. I just talked with the architect, so
okay. Anyway,
it's a boy, Ayo, aka boys, baby, practical Pikin.
Yeah, and Ayo has got his mixtape dropping. So thanks for coming, Mr. Ebonjo, Mr. Charles. Thanks for coming, and we're happy to have you here. Are you familiar with the musician from Kumba called Mic Monsta, Mr. Charles? Because I know you are not a music person, you're more into football.
Yeah, not like I'm not into music. I've just got my own kind of music I listen to. So I'm kind of interested in I listen to particular musics over and over. Like I'd say musicians that are also DJs and they produce their own beats. Say Avicii. Say Calvin Harris.
Coldplay.
Yeah, that kind of. So I'm not into Afro beats. Not that it's not good, but I don't like it. I don't enjoy them anyway.
So you're black outside, white inside.
No, I wouldn't say that I'm black outside and white inside. I'm black and black everywhere. But everybody has the things they like.
Okay.
I'm just not a fan of Afrobeats. I don't think that.
Yeah, but that's your foundation.
Yeah, but also I like reggae, but reggae
People grow with time.
So
People grow with time.
I just don't like it. I prefer more of I kind of like chill music, which it doesn't
house music.
Yeah, but does it also mean that most of the chill musics have been sung by like Africans? So it's not like I don't like. It's just that it's not my kind of music. I'm not a fan of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Mic Monsta is a musician from Cameroon. He's from Kumba particularly. Lately, he launched his a sneaker line. He's now producing shoes. And he's designing shoes, and he just released his new pair of shoes. So what do you guys think about him becoming or diving into this part of creativity?
It's not just him diving or getting to another part. It all in the music industry. That's now the business part of the industry. Like I remember we've had quite some couple of conversations about our Cameroonian entertainers not actually getting into the business part of the show, that Cameroonians just do the show, not the biz, right?
Yeah.
This is part of the biz. We have artists in other countries, where they have a big market. Artists have they have brand deals with banks, the influence for banks, for football. We even have for football clubs, we have for vehicles, we have for t-shirts, for clothing lines, so it's not anything new. Well, in the Cameroon space it can be new, but I don't think it's something new. It's just a good development. It's a welcome development, because you can start having different sources of income. Because when you're an artist, people expect you to have a particular level of money, but they don't understand that. Most people don't understand that the money don't only come from the music. Yeah, majority of the money, like part of the money, can come from the music. But as an established artist, there are also many sources of income that the artist can attract if the industry is well developed. And having this type of brand deals coming,
it's not a brand deal.
Well, it's a partnership, isn't it?
No,
it's a partnership.
Is it a partnership or is it his line? He owns everything 100%.
No, it's not him. It's Ice Limited that is going in partnership with him.
Okay.
For his name to be on there. It's kind of like Nike and Michael Jordan, right? Where they had the Michael Jordan
collaboration.
The collaboration.
And
who
is Ice?
It's a shoe. It's a shoe. Yeah, it's a shoe producing. I don't know if it's
in
producing or
Cameroon.
importing. Yeah, but I know they deal with shoes in Cameroon. Yeah, they are based in Cameroon. I don't know if they import or they produce.
So have they existed before, or this is just their first
let me
thing? Because I've never heard of. Okay.
Let me throw more light on this topic. You see, Mike, I get so serious when it concerns Mike, because Mic Monsta is one of the rappers who have helped me grow in my music career, both lyrically and understanding the music business as a rap artist.
Yeah,
I think most rappers in Cameroon, especially the upcoming rappers, those who are doing Boko, have a lot to learn from Mic Monsta. Mike is the type of artist. Mike, like what Mr. Charles was saying here, Mike is a Cameroonian with an American artist mindset. He does not reason like just a Mboko artist. He's the most. One thing I love about him also is his branding. Mike does not play with his branding. Mike is I think presently after Jovi, when it comes to Mboko music in Cameroon, he's the second most selling Cameroonian artist with his rap.
Cameroonian artist?
Rap artist. Which is rap.
Okay.
He survives with his rap. Mike goes in collaborations with companies, various different companies. Like you can collaborate with Mike now to do an advert for the today SitWith podcast. He will charge you a fee. They will do a project just on SitWith podcast. And that's how he does his promo. He does not do promo like he will come and say, guys, go and watch SitWith podcast. No, he will take the full project, do a song about it, brings in other upcoming artists. And he's telling Cameroonians that this is how you make money from this thing.
Okay.
So this Ice guy, was last year, he trended on social media. Yeah, so last year, he trended on social media and it's a sole proprietor company type of thing. So he did like 3 shoes he did branding for some artists, and people saw it online. They appreciated him for his works, and he also gifted Mic Monsta one of the shoes he made. So Mike was impressed with his creativity. He's Boya based. So Mike now wanted to promote him. Mike took the shoes and put it outside and said, guys, this is a young guy who is so creative. I really love what he's doing. So this year, they've come in partnership. He is branding Mike and creating him these sneakers just for him so that his fan base can also buy. And he's promoting him and also branding Mic Monsta.
So are they producing the shoes in Boya?
In Boya.
The factory is in Boya.
Boya. Everything is in Boya.
So, I'd like to. What Kieran said from the start of it was about the launching of a business, and I was trying to talk about saying it's not a new thing for an artist to get into some other kind of business.
Yeah.
And for me, I picked up the business aspect of it. I think it's a good business in the wrong environment. So
why do you
I
say
talk
that?
about a good business in the wrong environment?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Do we have? I don't think we have the market in Cameroon. Not that Cameroonians are not able to buy things like that, but I just think us as Cameroonians are not motivated to buy things like that. We tend to see them as local.
Okay, we respect things from outside.
We respect things from outside. Would I say it's a good or a bad thing? For me, it's a bad thing. Like we could get our own products and we could enjoy our own things. But now, for example, this is the first time I'm hearing about Ice. I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
So that's already to tell you that I'm a Cameroonian and I have no idea about what he does. It's the first time I'm hearing about shoes. So, and I believe that there are millions of people like me who don't know anything about this. So my point is, it's a good idea to get into the business and like spreading your wings through something else. You do music and then you do something else is good. But my point is, where is the available market for something like that? I've just tried to look on like the shoes and everything. The only form of marketing he does is Instagram. Like he's got no website. Okay, if say for example now I want to push my brother forward, I want to order something from him. It'll be a few quid. Like I say, let me support my brother. There's no way I can order. So it needs to be me sending money through Momo for somebody to post it to me and all these things. Like that's really bad marketing.
Is the company name Ice?
Yeah, it's Ice. Yeah, ICE.
Because there's another. If you search, because I tried to search the shoe, but there's a company already named Ice that produces watches.
So I've searched on it anyway. It says Ice, like Ice Cube, Co-Limited. It says it's a clothing brand company, an African brand made with premium quality sneakers, delivering comfort and uniqueness. The slogan is keep moving forward.
Is that the website?
That's just the wee bit of information we have got from the internet, and then I see a few products posted. And
if you want to contact, if you want a pair of shoe, do you have to? Is there, because you said there's no website, so how can someone order a pair of shoes if they're out of Cameroon? Or
that's what I was talking about, the marketing aspect of it. So I'm saying that, for example, I think it's a good idea. Yeah. But in the bad market, the infrastructure is not there. Yes, in the wrong market, because.
But for you to have a structure, probably you need to have
a product,
a particular level of income to be able to afford them. Because having all those structures and running all those websites also need it also needs money, So for a young starting company, I think he's not doing badly. To partner with someone, that's also a form of marketing to have more customers. So in time, we would expect him to grow up and become easily accessible, right? So it's just a form of. There are people who start businesses in their living rooms. There are people who start businesses in their kitchens, right? They just find a way to get it out there, and then they can grow and set up major structures with time. Yeah. So getting in partnership with someone like Mic Monsta will help to market his products more, and also help
get
Mic
the big
Monsta
brands to like collaborate
and
with
also
him.
help Mic Monsta make a little bit of profit push his music and make. So it's a win-win situation for both of them.
I get your point, but I don't think so. Mic Monsta, who is an artist, is collaborating him to get more people to know about the product. Yeah. But now there is no channel for the product to get to the market. It still needs to go in the old way of you sending a message, and then somebody has to pay by mobile money, and then somebody, for example, we're in the UK. If we need somebody who is coming over for it to be posted and those kind of things. So that's why I'm saying that advert and all those things, right? And platforms for a website or basic communicating of your business doesn't need to be money. It's the first step. Because even if he takes Samuel Eto'o, for example, to do the adverts on all of these things, right? Okay, Samuel Eto'o is going to bring all of these customers together. But you also have to make it in such a way that it's a bit easy.
It's accessible
for your customers. For example, when I talk about that, is having shops, for example, in Boya, having a shop in Douala, having one in Yaoundé. Those are big these things. But for example, just a form where we can make an order.
You can make an online purchase. Which is
and
very important. Most of the market now is online.
Many people want to support you and what you're doing, but the fact that they can't they can't access your products is very, very like it's a lot. That's what I meant.
Okay. I think
the idea is good for me, and
I think I'll just answer Mr. Chelsea. I think there's a little bit of misconception here because a misunderstanding. Sorry, because what Mic Monsta is doing with Ice Mic Monsta is going into partnership with Ice and is producing a limited edition of a Mic Monsta sneakers of 130 or 50 pieces
For his friends.
not for his friends, for his fans.
For his fans.
And Mike has fans worldwide. Now what he's trying to do is he's trying to connect.
It's not for the general market.
No,
it's
it's
just for his particular fans.
No.
If it's 100, then
No, get the point. They are doing it for the general market.
okay.
But why doing it for the general market? He knows that this guy does not have the ability to deliver worldwide. So not for mass production he has, but to deliver worldwide he does not have. Okay. So what he does is Mike is saying, you as my fan, one of these pieces is 50K. If you buy two pieces of these Mic Monsta sneakers, I will deliver them myself to your doorstep, and you will listen exclusively to my album. So the market
that's
for
before it's released.
Yeah, before the album is released. So exclusively for him, he wants to connect with his home fans first. Now, if he has a means that he wants to send the things to his international fans, there are people that come to vacation every week, every year and then they can come. Okay, why are you going to America? Please take it. I have Kian in UK. Please on transit, you take it and stuff like that. You know, that's how this guy Ice himself is not about Ice. It's not about his business because already he's limited in finance. He does not have the big type of structure of company where he can deliver like Amazon worldwide. He does not. So the focus is home base.
Oh, now I understand. Because in America, brands used to do this type of thing where companies like Nike, they'll come up, people will bring their ideas and Nike will adopt it. It benefits Mic Monsta more than it benefits
the guy. The only benefit there is he's giving him local publicity because he needs that local audience to sell those products.
Do you feel like he's ready for the market? Because when Charles was saying, he needs more structure for him to
be able to
put his product out there.
No, I have answered this question.
Because for example, now if Mic Monsta advertise this product and it goes viral and people start, ordering stuff, will he be able to deliver?
People worldwide. People worldwide. If you want to buy worldwide and you know that he cannot send it to you from Cameroon to America, why won't he even send it worldwide? There's DHL in Cameroon. Why would he send it worldwide? What stops him from sending it worldwide?
People buy foodstuffs from Africa and ship them to
every part of the world.
They don't buy from people who have
it's possible,
websites, right? There are people whom tell us that you give your measurements and they sew you dresses and they send it. They can ship it. Now there are many ways. We have things even on platforms like TikTok Market, Facebook Market, without even people having website. So for a starter like him, right? It's mostly one-on-one with the customers, from the producer to the customer.
So can you buy
communications.
things on Facebook Market in Cameroon?
It depends. If I want it, if I need it, I can buy it. If I need things like people get foodstuffs, perishable stuffs, right? Well, not perishable stuff, but people get foodstuffs from people who don't have companies.
Now,
just the fact that
even here they do door-to-door delivery nowadays.
Yeah, they can even do door-to-door delivery right here. They can do door-to-door delivery back home
in Cameroon.
Yeah, so it's not that hard anymore. You just need to communicate. You get the communication right, and even for him to set up the structures, he's going to need finances to set up the structures. And partnering with Mic Monsta is also a good way for him to gather the revenue necessary to set up the structure, and also it will help Mic Monsta, to have another source of income. It must be a big company
because, like Ayo said, the company has existed before and collaborated with other people. So Mic Monsta is just one of those people.
Yeah.
So it's probably a big company in Cameroon that we don't know about.
Yeah.
So anyway, you have to start from somewhere to grow. So we wish him the best, Mr. Ice and Mic Monsta. I know when rappers behave in this format, they always have something that they want to drop. So we'll probably be expecting an album or a mixtape or something from Mic Monsta. So we're waiting to hear from him. Former Minister of Defense, Mr. Akame Mfomo, who's 88 years old, got married to his girlfriend who is 29 years old. So, Mr. Charles, So when you reach 88 years old, you'll find some small guy where it they as little as 29 years old for settle with. Not the high blood pressure you find as well.
I have very very bizarre. I don't know if it's bizarre, but I have a very, very strange ideas about marriage and all that. So
Share with us your idea, please.
I don't believe in marriage anyway.
So is it?
I don't believe in marriage.
Ah.
I've never believed in it. The reason I don't believe in it is I don't think that there's any benefit for marriage for a man. I've tried to think about it, and I've never seen the benefit of marriage for a man. People who believe in marriages and people who are married are like for me, it's all right. I enjoy seeing people happy. So, but when you are, I'd like to come back to that question you asked me. When you are 29-year-old and you get married to a man who is 80 years old, which is like 3 times your age. I just think that you have gone against the basis for marriage. I think marriage is all about love and all of that.
That can be love. You cannot dismiss that's not love.
Yeah, but as a man, if you are married, there are things that you are supposed to do for your wife.
Like
no matter your status in life, there are many things that marriage is two-sided. As a man, there are things that you're supposed to be doing. And an 88-year-old man will not be able to do things like that.
You mean sexually?
No, not necessarily sexually. For example, there are just many things you need to help your wife do with things. Maybe
cleaning up the house.
Yeah, just basic things. Taking the beans out, the rubbish out, things like that.
But this is a former minister. He's too rich for that kind of work.
All right.
Yeah, he used to be the minister of defense.
So probably they have that kind of love relationship where they have servants and all that.
Of course.
But I don't really understand. Like his body is at 88, I think. But I'm already looking older.
The age difference is too wide.
The age difference is too wide. I'm not encouraged. I don't think that if I've got a daughter in the future, I'd like my daughter to be married to a man.
But you like the money coming from that direction.
For me, it's not about the money. You understand? And that's the thing. That's one of the reasons why I don't believe in marriages, because I just believe that in a normal world, like you should understand it. I think that maybe that man is even older than that girl's biological dad. You understand?
Yeah.
So
imagine,
it's
older, possible.
So it's all about money, and also there are sexual needs that you want to be. Is that the only woman for the man? Or has he got another woman?
I don't know. We don't have that.
Yes, but also your sexual needs need to be met. For example, is that man going to be able to function like maybe 2-3 times a day?
No, the thing is, right? Some people cannot function down there, but
That's how you get married to somebody that
but I think when I saw it, it was quite funny, and then again reality struck. It's quite I don't understand. Maybe they say age is just a number actually, but there are some situations that make you feel like
age is just a number. Death is around the corner.
Death is around the corner. Yeah, age is just a number. Death is around the corner. But there are some situations that just make you question yourself, like what?
Because lots of people in that age, they usually die on top in hotel rooms.
No. I asked when I saw it, I was like, what was their objective? Like, she's 29, he's 88. What's what bringing them together?
So as couples, right? You've got to do some things together. For example, go to the cinema. You've got to have dates together, and kind of one of the things that couples will do is that they do activities where both of them like. What activity are you going to like with an 80-year-old man?
I see it from
you come from 2 different generations.
88.
Like you come from you have even like gaps in your generations. Like, what are you going to?
I think it's one for me when I saw it. I thought it might be a debt from maybe the father owes a huge sum of money, then give away there, because that's what usually happens back in the day. Then on the other hand, I thought maybe it's just a money situation.
6 decades gap, or jazz.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Or jazz.
Or it can still be money. You don't know. Or jazz.
No, but you can't say it can still
young
be
people
money.
nowadays.
about money.
It is about money.
It's not about. It cannot steal.
Can never be
it
love.
is. There's no way.
That's not love.
I've never seen. We live in a world where there are very crazy things. Like you see people who are into bigger women. You see people who are into thinner women. But I've never seen a girl who is into grandfathers. Like
who finds a grandfather romantic?
No, that's 88.
When you see things like this, it makes you ask a lot of questions. You have even presidents who get married to wives that are both of them were like 30, 40, and you're like you don't understand these things. Calm down. You don't understand these things. Like, what's happening? To me, there is more to it. I'm a spiritual man.
Okay.
So I don't just look at things from the
physical
surface.
level, yeah.
Yes.
So
there has to be.
What do you mean spiritual? In terms of like
some things are arranged for some purposes. You cannot tell me it is very normal for a person who has power, who has all the money on earth, will leave all the beautiful girls and go for a woman who is above you 30 years. There's only a condition that can be tied to that relationship.
So you're trying to say in a few months or years we'll just hear, boom, the girl is gone.
No, not gone. Not gone. Like, see, politics is a dirty game.
It's
a very dirty game.
Anymore.
No, I'm not saying it's into politics. I'm just trying to give an example here because I'm answering the question he asked. If you are going into a marriage with somebody who is above you, like when I was in school, I'll just give you a simple scenario here. When I was in school, we used to do this SP election and stuff like that. So there was a girl that came from another school. I came to our school. This girl, she had everything to be the SP of our school. She was very qualified. The only thing that disqualified this girl was just the fact that she had not stayed in that school for up to 2 years. And that was the criteria. You must be here for at least 2 years before you can go in for SP. So this girl now, she realized that if she goes in, she will win. She had the money, the connection and everything. Now she took somebody who is above her in class and in age. And the person was in front. The person was the one leading, doing everything. When the person won the election, this small girl was the one leading, was the one giving all the instructions, doing everything. But the person that won the election was above her for like 8 years. So that's why I'm telling you that there are some things that happen behind that people don't understand. Only us knew what was happening. So it's possible. There can be conditions linked to these marriages. You cannot tell me you are 88. You go and get married to a 20-something old lady. Even the girl that is getting to that marriage knows that she will not stay in that marriage. She knows what she's gaining from the marriage. It's not love.
Well, to us men, it gives us a bit of hope. At least,
even at the age of 88.
Yeah, we can still have a body.
Love is
We can still have a body no matter the age.
Yeah.
That's the only advantage you have.
the only thing I know is there's no logic when it comes with matters of the heart. Logic goes out the window.
Yeah, but that's matters of the heart. I fall in love with my grandma.
Logic. Now I'm saying logic goes out the window. We are looking at it from a logical standpoint.
I think that
Logic goes out the window.
I think there's a lot of money involved in it, It's all about money.
There must be a lot of money for the girl to accept that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe she comes from a not so good background, and this person has been helping out.
One way to find out.
Yeah, we've got Mr. Angel, who is going through depression now because all his friends left him because he's lost his friends, lost properties, lost money, 3.5 to be exact. He involved himself in Forex trading. So, Mr. Eno, are you familiar with this Forex trading of a thing? Is it something to invest your money in?
I'm not a financial expert. I'll use the word expert in quotes. I'm not gege, but as an economist and as a somebody who has knowledge in financial analysis, Forex is not something for somebody who is struggling in life to do.
3.5 million, you're not struggling. It's not in naira.
No, you say you need 3.5 is that 3.6 or 3.7? I can't remember.
3.5
in dollars. It's $3.5 million. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Angel has that kind of money. But I'm saying is Forex is not something for somebody who is trying to invest, who's trying to make something in life. Mark Angel was making about $150,000, about $300,000 in a month from all the social media platforms that he was making.
Okay.
I think he was the highest earning Nigerian skit maker.
Okay.
He was the highest earning Nigerian content creator for years. It's been for years. So he can have that amount of money to invest on Forex. But it was a pity if it's true, because I've also seen reports that are saying he's lying. There's no evidence of him losing everything and nobody knew about it except when he posted it on his Instagram and stuff like that. But either way, even if it's lying or it's true, it just goes to show that things of this nature are things that we have to be very careful when embarking on those kind of journeys. And it's good to see that he is getting back on his feet, slowly but surely he's getting back. Because the thing is, he didn't stop his main source of income, which was the skit making. Maybe a lot of the money that he made from the skit making, he tried to invest it and then it went south. But luckily for him, he didn't cut off his main source of income, which is the skate making, so he can be able to pay some of the debts and recover himself.
Mr. Charles, is Forex trading a mountain you're willing to climb?
I've always been introduced to Forex trading, but it's something that I'm not really interested in. I don't like to see my money in coded things. Like I've never really. I'm not. See, and I'll tell you something. I'll talk about two things.
Yeah.
The depression part of it and the Forex thing. So that he lost 400 or is it 300?
He lost his house. He lost his house. Lost everything. That's what he claims.
In Forex, through Forex trading,
through Forex and debt. He went
bullshit.
into debt, and those institutions came and collected his properties.
So I've got a few friends who are into it. And another thing they do, most of my friends who are into Forex and trading and all of this are gambling addicts.
Yeah.
But that's something they will not tell you about.
Yeah.
I am a recovering gambler. And I'll tell you, I've not gambled for quite a few months now, which is because I've gone through kind of therapy with it and all of that. Because I used to gamble as in like, it was passion for it, just like, and for me, it was something
like
that was,
food,
yes, for me, it was something that was like just fun. I'll do like 20 quid and I'll do 20, like maybe 5 times on a weekend. Like every day I used to gamble, like I gambled on anything. But for me, it was passion. I didn't feel the effect. So, but I came to realize that over time, for example, I checked my account in the last 6 months to know how much I had deposited in my account. And it was £8,900.
Jeez.
In 6 months.
Mais le njambo, c'est le cœur. Il faut avoir le cœur pour faire le njambo. Le njambo, c'est le cœur.
So, for me, it was kind of, I just played it like passion and because I love the game and all of that. It was £8,900. And I was still like, this is money I wasted in the last 6 months.
But how much did you make from the gambling?
Well, I wouldn't say I made money, but once I checked, I just checked what I deposited. But once I checked in the total what I made, I was down like 3,500 was on the minus on 3,000, like balance plus minus. But what I checked was just everything I deposited into my gambling account. So most of these people who are into Forex are also into gambling. And the thing about this is that the kind of way they gamble is because what I realized after all of these years of gambling, I realized that there is no way you are making any money from it. There is no way you are making any money from it. And anybody who says they make money from it, they are joking. And it's an addiction that people get into. So probably and many people hide the addictions. Some people are shy to explain. Some people don't even know they're addicted to things. You understand?
Yeah.
There's also this guy they call Mr. Jollof. He always gambles and he puts it up and he always says it. So when you get into things like that, you come to realize that when you have the finance in gambling, You think that things are so sure. For example, you think that if I put, for example, £1,000 on this bet, right, I'm going to make it for sure. And things like that. And continually gambling gets you into depression. I was really, really depressed. And when I was looking for the reasons why I was depressed, the reasons gambling, when you're into it, like it makes your focus on many things very, very different. You have a lot of problems with if you're in a relationship, you have a big problem with your family, it separates home. So, but we don't see the mental aspect of it.
It separates home, especially if you're a loser. If you keep losing.
Because when you lose, it switches your mood.
But Forex is not gambling, it's trading.
I'm just saying that most of the people
who are traders are also gamblers.
Are also into gambling. Now, we cannot be so sure he lost that money from Forex. And if you say Forex is not gambling, I'll tell you also it's a form of gambling, because it's you reading the market and trying to guess if tomorrow, let's say, you say in the next one, this coin is going to go high. So I'll put some money on it. And all of a sudden it goes down. You have lost because you gambled.
Yeah.
You thought about what idea I need to do there. So you did gamble. So it's still the same spirit, which is that highs and lows you get runs you into depression. So, and the fact that you always want to make the money you have lost.
Yeah.
You always say, if you've traded, like, say you've lost like 5,000, for example, yeah, you just want to do the last one to make that 5,000 back, and then you find yourself in that losing more. So it might be somebody, and I know maybe these trading things, they have like some kind of Telegram groups they join. Maybe somebody can.
They even got books and classes, webinars, and
yes, somebody can give you a kind of a guess on what will come. Say, for example, this coin will rise on Sunday, and you're so sure about that person, and you put in a lot of money on that coin, and it comes on Sunday, that coin starts showing red. That's up and down of moods puts you into that. So that's for me. That's what I think about what that trading does. And also, I never like to believe people's story, because a lot of people are dishonest. There might be many things he has done with his money that has made him to, say, for example, that has got him into depression, and he's just used the best story for our ears to tell us. Yeah. At the end of the day, that's why everybody has a conscience. We know what we do.
I also heard he had money problems with. He was working with a young lady, and I heard they had money problems and stuff.
A young lady. Well, probably that's when he lost. He said like he allegedly lost everything. Probably that's the story. He lost everything. So nobody at the time.
He was working with this young lady. I forgot the Emanuela.
He still works with Emanuela.
He still works with Emanuela.
But they had some money issues back in the day.
No, it was not him. It was him and the other guy.
It was Denison.
So I just like, for me, the depression part of it is the most serious thing. But I don't believe in the stories that people tell us, because
some people just come up with lies about now depression is an everyday thing.
The best stories that they feel will be good for our ears, and then they feel will give us that pity for them, so they don't tell us the truth. Nobody will tell you the truth. You know?
Social media is not for
hide those things. So
it's not for the weak.
I don't think that it's all about trading, because.
All right, so we've come to an end of this segment. Hope to see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.